everyone, it's Autumn. Today I wanted to do a haul video for you. I promised that I'm going to have other videos other than hauls coming up, but like I mentioned in my last haul, like I've been in like a treat yourself sort of moment, and I also have my PopSugar Must Have box that I'm going to open as well, but I'll do that last. So I'm actually just going to start out with some things that I picked up at Ulta. So the first thing I picked up at Ulta is the Toothpaste Semi-Sweet Palette. Here it is. I'm sure you guys have seen it 100 times. I honestly got it because I feel like these shades are more in my wheelhouse, but honestly, these 4 shades right here, especially for fall, and then like maybe like these, but I kind of just feel like these were really doing it for me. And I actually have the original one, and I've only used it once, and I've had it for, I got it for $29 when they were having that deal, I think on like HSN or QVC, where they had a deal going where you would like get this in a primer for like $29, including shipping. And I thought that was an awesome deal. And then I got it, and then it just kind of sat around. So I think I may be doing a palette of the week video, including each one of these. And then I might also do one for my favorite Too Faced palette, which I feel like I could just have a couple of shimmery shadows and then this palette and just be happy. I just love this palette. I've had this for a while, but I don't even know why I'm showing you because this is a haul. But I think I'll be doing some palettes of the weeks with some of those. I feel like having the Lorac Mega Pro and like trying to pan that is kind of like you have a house full of food, but you're only allowing yourself to eat out of the garbage. And so when you go out, you feel like you need to buy more food because you've been eating garbage, but really you still have food at your house, you're just not eating that food. Does that make sense? Probably not, but that's what I feel like with that. So anyway, the next thing I got was I got a coupon in my email, and it said like especially for you, so I don't think everybody got this coupon, but it was 30% off of this brand, and I think maybe they just look to see the brands that you're purchasing the most, and this is pretty much the only brand as of late that I've been buying from Ulta, and this is the brand that I cannot pronounce. It's the Le Couvent de Minimes, is that right? But anyway, that's the brand, and I wanted to get a couple of things. This first thing is a fragrance, but it's not like a fragrance that you wear out. It's actually more kind of like one that you wear for like well-being, if that makes sense, like a more comforting fragrance. And I have a hard time sleeping, and I thought this would be kind of perfect. It's like a nighttime body mist. You put it on after the shower, or you can also splash it. It came with a different cap. I don't know where I stuck the cap, but it comes with a different cap to where you can either just use this as a splash, or you can use the spray. I stick the spray in there because I didn't want to make a huge mess. But it's very vanilla. It's got a hint of cedar. I'll just read it to you. It's vanilla, Scintilla exotica, which is supposed to be revitalizing. The vanilla is comforting. Myrrh is repairing. Benzoin is a source of well-being. Chinese camellia is protective, and Virginian cedar is invigorating. So I thought this would be kind of perfect as I get out of the shower to kind of spray on and then go to bed, just kind of to be cozy, kind of like the pillow mist from Bath & Body Works. Kind of on that idea, only it's for your body. And anyway, that's pretty much what I got this for, and the scent doesn't last that long, so I could spray myself at night and then get up the next morning and then put on whatever perfume I'm going to wear for the day. And since this is kind of like a body splash, it only lasts for a little bit. So this was like around the $30-some mark, but since I had the coupon, I got that off. So since I purchased a perfume that was like over $30 at Ulta, they had a gift with purchase going on, and I think that's still going on until I believe the 29th. And I got this, and it's a weekender bag, and it's actually quite large. I mean, it's not the best quality. It's not like you're going to get like super like awesome luggage for like buying a $30 perfume, but it's usable, and I definitely will be using it for carrying clothing. I wouldn't put like, my cosmetics and toiletries are pretty heavy. I don't think I would put those in this and like pile the bag full, just because I feel like the strap wouldn't be that comfortable on the shoulder. But it's a huge bag, and I feel like this would be perfect just for like putting my clothes and stuff in that would be kind of lighter. And then I'll just put my heavy stuff in my small carry-on, so I don't have to take my huge luggage there. But I think this is quite nice, so I'm happy to have that. I got a robe from them a couple years ago for buying a perfume, and I use that robe like every day. It's like my favorite robe, even more so than the ones that I've actually purchased. So the other thing that I used a 30% off coupon for was the Hiker's Foot Healer. And I have this weird thing that when I wear or do anything like under my wedding ring, I don't know if you can see it now, but it's been hot. I kind of get irritated when something's been on my skin for a long period of time. I had it under my Fitbit for a while too, but then my Fitbit broke and I sent it back and got it replaced and it went away. But I think the doctor calls it contact dermatitis. And I get it from my army boots, and it's kind of like little blisters that come up from under the surface when you just get really hot or something's been on the skin for a long period of time. And I would get it under my ring, and I got it under this, just anything that stays on for a long period of time. So I decided to get this because their hand cream is like my absolute favorite. And this is the Hiker's Foot Healer. And let me see if it's in all these different languages, so I actually have to find English. There we go. The original recipe is borage oil, shea butter, grapeseed oil, all to help nourish and repair skin. Wintergreen is softening. Ivy, known to improve skin microcirculation in combination with a massage. Tapioca powder protects against friction. And essences of peppermint, lemon, and Litsia Cuba, I don't know. It's not Cuba like as in C-U-B-A. It's like cube, C-U-B-E, and then B-A. So Cuba, refreshing and purifying. So I have no idea. But it just kind of comes like this, just like the hand cream. It's the same size as the hand cream, only the hand cream has a green label. So I'm really excited to try this on my feet. So that's everything I picked up at Ulta. I also made a Sephora order, and like since like the whole Sephora debacle, although I see on Instagram they are making it right for people where they're giving, if you emailed before the deadline, they review the cases, and certain people they actually will give them a $50 gift card towards the store. So I think that's really good that they're doing that. But I still had some gift card left, and there were some things that came up that I was excited about. I was following Novu Cheap's blog, and this came up in the sales section. And I have the original one, but this is the Naked Flushed, and this is in Native. So this has the light, sort of bright pink shade, and it's like right up my alley, especially in the winter. And I'll show you the one that I have and kind of compare. I have this one, and this is the original, and you can kind of see the difference here. And I really enjoy the original, and I use it, but I actually liked reading the description that this bronzer is a little bit shimmery. And I do have the bronzer on today. When I got this, I kind of, because this just came in the mail, I kind of swiped the bronzer over what I already had on, and I do like it, but it's really pretty and it's soft. I wonder if they're getting rid of these though, because they just came out with their large blush line, so it doesn't really make sense to keep these in the line. But here we go, making sure I didn't re-swatch a finger. But here they are. And then I will swatch them on my fingers. And I really like the bronzer because it's subtle, and the highlighter is actually quite nice. It's not as refined as I like. Today my highlighter that I'm using is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance, and I just love the way this looks on my skin. And then the blush, I mean, I think it's going to be nice. And that was on clearance for $15, so I thought that was a great deal. So also perfect for travel, just because I have a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter that I like all in one thing. So I thought that was a great deal. The next thing that popped up was this, and this is the Nails Inc Nail Kale Nail Bright, in which I already have one, but the one I have is the Illuminator, and this is the Nail Bright. It just says Nail Bright. So I have the Nail Kale Illuminator, and this is the Nail Kale Nail Bright. And this is in Nightsbridge Mews, and then the one I have is in Bright Street. So they both have those iridescent qualities, just in kind of different colors to them. But this just came up, and I thought, again, that would be perfect for Army. I wanted to test it out because these are somewhat sheer, but they also just give a really nice effect to the nails, to where, since we're only allowed to wear clear polish, I sometimes feel like if I do one thin coat of one of these, it makes my nails look way better, but I feel like I'm getting away with something. because they changed it. We used to be able to wear like, this would have been acceptable, like a light pink or a nude, but now it just has to be clear. So since these are sheer, I'm going to see if I can get away with it. So that's all I got from Sephora, but I will show you, I put in a code and I did cash 100 point perks, so I'm going to show you those. Here are the Ulta Samples. I got a shampoo and conditioner, the keratin protein, and I also got a Lorac Perfection primer. And then the Sephora samples that I got were the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau BB, the Commodity in Moss, and the shampoo conditioner, the Surf. When they have this, I always get it because I like traveling with these. But anyway, I put in a code for the oil, and I chose the Bobbi Brown face oil, and I just wanted to give it a test, and you get like this little face oil. And then I cashed in a 100 point perk for this, and this is the Caudalie Premier Cru the cream, and I've used this before and I liked it. It's a really nice rich cream, but the full size is an ounce and a half, and it's like $158. This is a half ounce for 100 points, so this is like a $50 value. So I thought that for a 100 point perk, a $50 value is pretty good. Obviously there's like a huge markup, and I wanted to get like 3 of them, but they would only let me get 1 online, which was annoying. So I'm going to see if they have it in the store, and I'm going to get like a ton of them because it's a $158 cream if you buy the full size. So I was happy to get that. And I like the smell. It's just a really nice face cream, especially with winter coming up. I think I'll be using it quite a bit. So then I went to Target and I picked up a couple things. Only one is really beauty related, but I got some health related things that I also wanted to show you. The first one is the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Cooling Hydrating Mist. They also have a Yes to Grapefruit Toning Mist, but I thought I would like to try this one because I use the Evian facial mist so much. This actually has a soup. It's not that fine of a mist. It comes out fine, but like you get a lot of product when it's misted. And it does feel a little bit sticky. But here, look how much that is. The Evian doesn't do that. I mean, that is a ton. Like, my face felt wet, so I thought it would be more like the Evian, and I'm in the car like spraying my face, and then I realized my hair was drenched and my face was super wet. But it is super moisturizing, and after it dried, it gave me the most beautiful dewy effect. And that's pretty much what this is supposed to do. It's a cooling, hydrating mist to instantly hydrate. It's got cucumbers and aloe. I thought this would be perfect here in the winter when, you know, that's coming up and my skin feels dry. Because even though it does feel almost kind of sticky, it's not like a bad sticky. It's more like a hyaluronic acid sort of sticky. I don't think it has hyaluronic acid in it. Let me see. Water. It's got glycerin. That's what it is. And glycerin's the second ingredient, and that is a very good, like, sort of humectant for the skin to just draw in moisture. So, and then it's got aloe leaf juice. Anything else interesting? Green tea leaf extract. So yeah, that's pretty much the main things in here. Pretty much the water and the glycerin. That's going to be the best. And it says it's free of petroleum and SLS, paraben free naturally. So I am pretty excited about that. So even though it does spray a bit much, like if you have a makeup look that you don't mind being super dewy, go ahead and use it. Or if you don't think it's going to be affected, but it's like going through a rainstorm. So just kind of be careful. I did notice that when I sprayed myself in the face, I didn't have on like a waterproof mascara. And since I sprayed myself in the face and I'm trying to keep it out of my eyes and I did that, I did actually have some mascara transfer down here. So kind of be careful of that. But I think just to moisturize your skin, I think it's going to be awesome for that. The other things that are kind of health related that I picked up are migraine relief and menstrual relief. And I had a horrible migraine yesterday, and then also lady time's coming up. But I was looking at the ingredients, and there's actually not a huge difference in ingredients in here. They both have the painkiller, and they both have caffeine in them. The only difference is that the period relief is just acetaminophen, caffeine, and then it has like an antihistamine in it. And so it helps with all your symptoms that way. This one is half acetaminophen, half aspirin, and I'm assuming since aspirin's like a blood thinner, you obviously don't want that in your period medicine, but that's pretty much the main difference. And then it also has the caffeine in it as well. And yeah, so that's kind of the difference between them. But I was using Period Relief pretty much for everything. Just because it has the boost of caffeine in it too. But then I saw that they had this and I thought I would get this. Because you get a lot more of these for a little bit cheaper. You get 100 of these versus 40 of these. And this was actually a little bit cheaper. So I decided to get that just for like an everyday headache and then just reserve this for lady time. And then I also picked this up, and this is the Zarbee's Naturals. And there's two brands that Target has gotten in, three, that I have really been into lately as far as like vitamins and sorts of supplements. And there's the Smith Brothers that they had where it was like for cold and flu, immunity support, and they were like flavor packets that you mix in and you drink. And then they have the Ollie vitamins, the chewable vitamins, and then they have some in the capsule form, a huge variety of those. And then they have these now, the Zarbee's Naturals, and they had tons of different things. But I got the multivitamin with Prebiotic, and this tastes really good. It's orange, honey, and chicory. And you just put it in some ice water or a bottle of water, and it's actually quite good. And it's just like another way to get vitamins. I'm always low on vitamins even though I take vitamins. So, and these are like all natural and a good source of vitamins. So I picked these up. Again, no drugs or alcohol, no gluten or dyes, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. So if you're diabetic, probably you shouldn't use this because it does have 5 grams of sugar in it, which isn't terrible, but at the same time, like, you don't want to like just take a vitamin and a probiotic or a prebiotic then, because why add extra sugar? But it has a lot of good stuff in it. Yeah, so super pumped about that. I needed some facial razors because I'm starting to get like some facial hair and I ran out of mine, and the only place here in town that has them are Sally's Beauty. Is Sally's Beauty. Anyway, I went and they had a 3-pack and it cost me like $6 and something. And so I'm at the register and I'm paying for it. I'm like, but the sign said 4 something. And she was like, oh, because you're not a Sally's Beauty member. So the prices on the signs is actually if you're a beauty member there, and then they will just mark up the price if you didn't pay for a beauty card. So then she asked me if I wanted one, and I seriously only go to Sally's Beauty like once every couple of years. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good. But I got these. I'm hoping that they're decent. I'm going to go onto Amazon though and order my Twinkle razors because those are the ones that I prefer anyway. And you can get like 40 of them for like $11. So these are just going to kind of tide me over until then. So here's the box. So I want to show you the front because my address is on it. Or if you just want to see, here we go. See? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And by the way, they've already given a sneak preview to next month. So if you don't have the subscription, you may want to at least get it for next month. And I will leave a link, and if I can find a discount code below. Next month they're going to have the Toothpaste brow palette. So that's pretty exciting. So anyway, let's see what's in this month's. And if you're wondering about my hair, I didn't plan on filming today. I was actually in the kitchen eating a taco when some of this stuff got delivered, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and film the haul. So, okay. I feel like I'm blocking my face now with this. So on the inside it says, surprise, love and joy, and then I got this, and it says August 2015 box. It's got the information, and the inspiration is organization, morning routines, celebrations, caffeine, and back to school. So let's see what they have. And these boxes, there have been things that I would have never thought to buy for myself. Sorry for shaking that. But I would have never thought to buy them for myself, and then I got them and I've been loving them. Like in my FabFitFun, that speaker, I loved it. Last time in this one, I didn't show it in the video because they accidentally forgot it in the box, but then they shipped it to me separately, which is another thing. If you just call and tell them like, hey, this was missing from the box, they will send it to you. So that's another really good thing. So anyway, it was like the little surreal wallet, but it's like a little mini leather wallet that they sent last month, and I've been loving that thing. So it's going to be my favorite, so I'll actually show it to you. So let's get into this. So the first thing I see on top is this, and it says Yay Lunch, And it's like a little lunch box, and it has a little band that holds it together. And this is by Happy Jackson London. So it's just a little mini lunch box held together by that. Oh, you take that away, it says yum. And that's pretty much what it is, just a little mini lunch box that you can put your things in. And I think this would be perfect if you carry like a large purse. You don't have to carry a separate thing. You could just throw this like in your tote or your purse. And this is like another thing I think I might use for Army, since I am gluten intolerant. Sometimes I just kind of sit there while everybody else eats if I don't bring something with me. So this would be awesome. By the way though, it's not microwave or dishwasher safe, so you have to hand wash it, but I thought that was cute. Let's see what they have to say about that though. I guess I should actually tell you. Happy Jackson Yay Lunchbox. If you're in a lunch rut, this bright lunchbox will inspire you to pack food ahead of time. The cheerful design will make lunchtime wherever you are more fun. Suggested retail $10, and I would actually pay about $10 for that, so I think that's a fair price. Next thing in here are napkins, and this is by Mary Mary 2 Sweet 20 Large Napkins. These are really cute. I'm not a fancy person though. I don't throw dinner parties. I don't do anything like that. But Ansley's birthday is in October, so maybe we'll just use these for her birthday. But anyway, here are the napkins. And let's see. The suggested retail for the napkins, $5.95. Okay. That's not terrible. Toss those over there. But 2 sweet pink striped napkins. No party is complete without these adorable napkins. Great for birthdays, baby showers, or picnics. The pink stripes and red scalloped edges will brighten up any occasion. So that's good. So the next thing is the Royal Apothic Tea Balm Firming Eye Treatment. Okay, an eye cream. I'm really excited about the eye cream. This box, by the way, is really cute. It's got like the little pull tab that you pull it out with. Just the little things. And the container is actually really cute too. So let's see what they have to say about that. Tea Balm Firming Eye Treatment. For the Royal Treatment, try this firming eye cream to rejuvenate your skin. The next generation peptide smooth fine lines, while the super extracts banish dark circles for an overnight refresher. Suggested retail $36, royalapothic.com. So I'm excited to try that. I may do a review on it if I really do end up enjoying it. So I'm using up, I've got 2 different ones right now that I'm trying to use up, but as soon as I use up the day and the night, I would probably use this at night. Depending on the thing. I have a day cream and a night eye cream. So depending on which this would be best for, when one of them goes away, I will replace with this. Alright, so the next thing is this, and this is the Short Stacks Pancake and Waffle Mix in the birthday cake flavor. And it says light, fluffy, and guaranteed goodness, and it's no GMOs verified. Okay, I can't eat this, but my daughter would love it. So let me see. Here we go. Imagine breakfast reinvented. After tasting Southern Culture's birthday cake, pancake, and waffle mix, we could not resist sharing this all-natural sweet treat. Perfect for breakfast or dessert. Suggested retail $7.99. So I will actually make this up for Ansley, and that's exciting. So I think you just have to add some stuff to it though. Well, other than water. Sometimes I buy like the pancakes mix because I'm lazy that you just have to add water to make for her. But 2 cups mix, 2 large eggs, 2 cups buttermilk or a 1 1/4 cup milk, and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Or they also have like a vegan version to where you can use soy or almond milk, vegetable oil, and just no eggs. So there's that. This looks like it's all wrapped up. And I don't know what this is. It says Fringe on the side. How do you open this? At least I know it's protected, but geez. There we go. Oh, it's a coffee cup. Just says best day ever. So let's read about this. I mean, I probably would have been really excited about this coffee cup had I not just bought the most amazing coffee cups ever. They're like the clear glass ones. I'm really enjoying them. If you want to see the coffee cup I'm talking about, I posted a video for a company that sent me some tea, but then I went back and I read after I posted the video that they wanted to review the video before I posted it. So then I made it private again, and then I didn't hear back from them, so I just went ahead and reposted it. But since it wasn't in anybody's subscription feed, so it only has like 13 views. So if you're curious about dandelion tea, I will leave it linked below, and you'll also see the mug I was talking about. But anyway, okay, Pastel Best Day Ever mug. When you enjoy your morning coffee or tea with a mug like this, it's easy to have the best day ever. This dishwasher and microwave safe mug will inspire you to make every day amazing. Never have a case of the Minimes again. Suggested retail $12. I don't know if I would pay $12 for this, just because it's like a regular mug. But it's a cute mug, and I think it feels good in the hand. I'm just super stoked about the glass mugs that I got, so that doesn't really do anything for me. Alright, next thing. And this actually looks really interesting, and it's by Folgers, and it's called Iced Cafe. Folgers Iced Cafe Caramel Macchiato Flavored Coffee Drink Concentrate. It says we're ending our summer with all the iced coffee we can get our hands on, including the special extra from Folgers. Suggested retail $4.99. So I guess you actually, okay, the ingredients are concentrated coffee, water, ground coffee, sucralose, so it's sweetened a little bit. How do you make this? Add 2 squeezes per 8 fluid ounces of cold milk and stir. Adjust to taste. So actually you just add it to milk and it's, okay. But what if like you're like me and you just drink iced coffee black? Could I just add this to water? I'm going to experiment with it and tell you. But that's actually really interesting. If this tastes good, I could really see this being a thing. But this little thing makes 12 iced coffees for $4.99. Okay, I see one more thing in here, and it is a scarf. So I hope that the scarf is actually large enough. I've gotten like a scarf from them in the past, which like was barely big enough to like tie around my neck, and I gave it to Ansley to play with. And it was supposed to be like a $40-some scarf, and I'm just like, who would wear this little tiny swatch of fabric? Like, I like my scarves to be full. And this seems like it would be larger, and this is American Colors by Alex Lear, and it's a 100% cotton scarf. So you've got this side, and then the other side that looks like a picnic table, like a tablecloth for a picnic table, and this is actually quite a large scarf. So this pleases me. Okay, that's probably not how I would wear it, but still, it's a pretty good scarf. Okay, and this is the Mediterranean plaid scarf. Transition into fall effortlessly with this ultra soft double-sided plaid scarf made from 100% cotton gauze. It will be your go-to accessory as the weather cools down. Suggested retail $79. I don't know that I would pay $79 for this, but I do like the scarf. It's way better than the $40 scarf that they gave a couple of months ago. So I think that is everything. Oh, you get a 3-month trial of My Yoga Works. So that's probably what this card is right here. So it's got a little code on the back, and I can try it out. I may try this out because I just did a new sort of workout plan, and I used to post them for you guys. I did it only like once or twice, but I think I'm going to do another video and post my plan, what I plan on doing, and all the exercises if you guys want to follow along. Also plan on doing a grocery shopping thing and a meal planning thing if you're interested in that as well. And then there's also this American Colors, this scarf company. If you want 20% off, they also gave me a little card for that. So I will leave PopSugar linked below. It's going to be a referral link. By the way, I put the referral link in other videos as well. It's going to be, I think it's going to be different now because they've revamped their referral system. And I referred like one person before, and that's it, and that's fine. But they're no longer going to carry over who you had referred, like you just start fresh. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. So that's kind of annoying because it took me months to get that one person. But anyway, I would highly suggest if you can get next month's box. It looks like it's going to be a really good one. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!